Hello, hello. Good morning. Good afternoon to some. I'd like to welcome you to the Virtual College Counselor channel. This is yours truly, Miss Golden. I am so delighted to be here today, and I hope you are too. I'd like to welcome my students, my 9th through 12th grade students. I'd like to welcome all of my parents. This is a channel that I invite my parents to as well as my 9th to 12th graders. Again, as we begin to prepare and plan for our post-secondary education. So what are your plans after high school? Is this something that you think about after you've graduated? Well, I need you to rethink that. Let's begin thinking about that in the 9th grade. What do you want to do with your life? It's normal to hear people say, "Well, I want to be a millionaire. I want to be a doctor. I want to be whatever." However, it takes preparation. Whether you want to be a doctor, whether you want to be an entrepreneur, whether you want to be um, just just going into the workforce. Okay, there still needs to be a plan of action, so that you can walk into it knowing what you want and knowing what you need to do to get to that point. So that's the purpose of this channel, to help you, to assist the parents um, and the students as they begin to make their preparations. So we talked about in a few other videos, we talked about the colleges, the 4-year colleges, the 2-year colleges. I'm just going to adjust this a little bit. We talked about, gave you some information about that. And we're going to be touching about that a little bit more. And not only that, we're going to start bringing live videos to you on the college campuses so that you can get more information. We're also going to start bringing live interviews, college students, some students who did not go to college, military students, just so that you can begin to hear some different stories. And that will help you in your post-secondary education planning. So we just want you to just get as much information as you possibly can as you begin to make your plans. So today, let's look at those students who know beyond a shadow of a doubt that they do not plan on going to college. They want to make money. They started working maybe when they were 15, 16, and they like the results, and they just don't want to get caught up in school anymore. They want to do their 12 years, and that's it. That's it. The only thing I would personally like to encourage you to do, if that's your plan, parents, it's okay. I know you want more for your child, but sometimes with life, they have to go through it on their own. They have to make decisions that are sometimes contrary to what you want as a parent or what society deems is the right path. Sometimes you have students that make their own path, and you know what? It is okay, just as long as there is a plan of action in place. Okay, so today I'll be speaking to those of you who don't want to go to college. You want a job, you want to get a job, and you just want to find your way through life. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So let's look at some things. When you say you don't want to go to college, start jotting down, what is it that you like to do? Do you like to type? Well, do you like to stay on the computer? Are you a technical person? Do you like being behind the scenes with the videos and cameras? And what is it that you like? Do you like to cook? Maybe you like being in the kitchen. You like to bake. You like to decorate. Or you're an artist. Okay? This is the time, and this is really the time to bring out your creativity. Find out what it is that you like to do, and hey, there's nothing wrong with pursuing what you like, and actually getting paid for it. But like I said before, one thing I would like to, the one recommendation I would personally like to make is, whether you decide you want to go to college or not, you should at least try to complete your 12 years. If for whatever reason, and things happen, for whatever reason, you were not able to stay in school, or you had to drop out early, or whatever have you, go back and get your GED at least. Have that under your belt. Okay? For knowledge is power. First of all, you have to realize that. But of course, sometimes the system, although it's the school system, whatever, you may be going and it's just you're not getting anything out of it, because some teachers teach and others don't. That's just the facts. You understand me? Some schools are better than other schools. Some schools, they just want to hurry up and get you out. And other schools are really concerned about what you do after graduation, and they're there to assist. But regardless, this is your life we're talking about. You are in control of your life. Okay? You can take control of your life and just sit down and say, what is this that I want to do? Now, after we're going to look at some jobs after graduation. Say you don't want to work, okay, fine. You don't want to go to college, okay, fine. So what you're going to do? You have to get your resume together, and we are going to have a video on resumes, just to kind of assist you, because sometimes I think you sell yourself short with your resumes because you feel like, hey, I haven't done anything. I haven't worked. I've never worked. But listen here. There are certain things that experience. A resume is all about your experience and not necessarily what you've gotten paid for. So when we get to talking about resumes, we'll touch on some of those things so you can know how to build your resume and begin to sell yourself. Okay, you need to sell yourself, especially if you know, hey, you're not going to take that college route. You don't want to take that military route. You just want to start making money. Now, let's look at our fast foods. We have your McDonald's, your Chick-fil-A's, your Burger Kings, and Checkers, Zaxby's. I mean, the list goes on and on. But that is an option. Okay, a lot of those fast food starts you off minimum wage. Okay, but it's still income. You know, if that's something that you want to just maybe start off with. Now, and I also want to add, when you talk about fast food restaurant, when I tell you about planning is important, it is really, really important. Say you only have your high school diploma or your GED, and you start off at a fast food restaurant. If you're focused and you know what you want to do, you can build something from that. You can start off as a cashier, whatever have you, and you determine, hey, I want to see what management is like. And from there, you stay committed. And from being a cashier or for being a food prep or whatever it is with that fast food restaurant, you can go on to become an assistant manager. Okay, and that comes with pay increase. And from an assistant manager, you can actually become a store manager, which can come with a pay of increase. And then from there, you can become a regional manager or whatever have you. But that's something you need to think about. If you like that atmosphere, like I love Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A. Now, Chick-fil-A is a little high end to me in the fast food market chain. However, I would pay whatever I need to pay for that, simply because of the customer service that you receive when you go to a Chick-fil-A. Straight across the board, I don't care what city I go to, I get this same customer service, which is awesome. You understand me? Some of the other fast food restaurants, you walk in, you say good morning, it's like, who are you to say that? Okay, and the response that you get, you don't get a thank you, you don't get a you're welcome, you don't get anything. I'd rather go and pay extra, so I know I'm getting the customer service that I should get, because I'm big on customer service. I believe that's like a key, and that represents who you are. Okay, if you're working at a fast food restaurant and you don't want to be there, leave. If you're annoyed by the customers, then you shouldn't be in that job. And you need to think about that. This is why I'm telling you it's so important to think. You have to think about what you want to do and how you want to do it. So when I say you can start off at a fast food restaurant, you can start off and you can do very well. But you must have that plan of action. You must be organized. Have your resume together. Have yourself together. Be presentable. I don't care even if it's just a fast food restaurant. You're representing you. And my question to you today is, who are you? How do you want to be seen? How do you want to be represented? It's not about what people say you are. It's about who you say you are. and you walk that walk and talk that talk. So it doesn't matter. And don't look down at someone that's at a fast food restaurant, because, honey, if they have a plan of action, they can take that cashier position and make that a regional manager position. But again, it takes some discipline, okay? Commitment. You can't come to work 5 minutes late and think, hey, it's okay. So I only did it twice this week. No, you can't have that attitude. Again, who are you representing? If you start at 9, you need to be there by 9:45, whatever it takes. If it's traffic, you need to leave home a little earlier. You need to wake up a little earlier. Commitment, dedication. People are looking at that. If you have a tendency of being tardy, people are looking at that. Hey, you're the one. If you decided you do not want to go to college, you do not want to do anything else, you just want to make money, all right? That's your decision, and it's fine. But make preparation. Start planning towards that decision so you can get the best outcome from that. Parents, and that's the important thing. If your child, if you help instill some qualities in that child, it doesn't matter where they go. It really doesn't. Okay, if greatness is in them, greatness is going to come out. And you need to believe that and know that. Okay? Now, we also have retail stores. Some students or children or whoever, they like going to the malls. They like working at the malls. If you like tennis shoes or sneakers, whatever you call it, you like working at a Foot Locker, or that you like that atmosphere. Hey, it's there for you. And same thing. You can, if you decide, hey, I like this selling, I like the sneakers, I like selling, I like talking to the customers, I like interacting retail, that's who I am, that is fine. But don't go in there, okay, and just working for today. Say, listen here, if I'm going to do this, let me find out, how much does the manager make? How much does what do I need to do to be this? What do I need to do this? Now, if you decide, hey, I'm not into management, I don't want to supervise anybody, I don't want to do anything, then you have to make up in your mind that I know I am going to end up in a minimum wage job, if that's what you want. If you don't want the better things in life, you just want to be, hey, I just want a little apartment that I can afford. I just want my 40 hours a week, full-time status. I don't want to deal with anybody, just come in and go. If that's your personality, that's what you want to do, no, that's what you're going to get out of it. And that's fine. Okay, even with that, you still want to give the best of you. You still want to be committed to what it is that you're doing. You want to be committed to interacting with the customers. You want to be committed to coming to work on time. Not making excuses, not going back and forth. Well, I was on time last week and you didn't say anything. No, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be there on time. Okay? Stop expecting. Just give. Do your part without always having to feel like you have to come back or they're coming at you. It's not about that. It's about a job that needs to be done. Some other jobs. Now, if you're in school, I remember when I was in school, it was a while back, but when I was in school, they offered typing, business management classes. That's good. Now, if you know you're a type and you'd like to type, you'd like to be on the phone, you can take that path even while you're in school. Okay, in the 9th grade, start looking at your electives. What electives are you going to take? You may, if they offer word processing, if they offer computer, whatever, I don't know what the classes are nowadays, but if they offer computer classes, Word, Microsoft Word, you want to go ahead and take these things that will help you out, because you can come out and you can get an office job at a hospital, at a doctor's office, at a business office, corporation, whatever. They're always looking for receptionists. They're always looking. So if you're okay with that, and you can look into that. You can look into that, being a clerk, but you need the skills, and you can get those skills while you're in school. And then also, look here, you may not want to go to college, but sometimes the colleges, they offer free courses, people. And that's another thing I'm going to be talking about, free courses to the community. So if you don't know about computer, they have a computer, they may have a computer, even the libraries, the local libraries, they offer these courses. And now, because since the pandemic, some things have changed, but they still have online classes available. Make yourself ready. Okay, say I want to sit down, I want to dress nice and go to the office and just chill and just answer phone, do some filing and paperwork. I can do that. That's what I want to do and make some money. I need to have my own place, whatever have you. Okay, the opportunity is there, but you have to make yourself ready for that opportunity. Don't wait until after you graduate. Start preparing now. Okay, start preparing now. So, front desk at a hotel, and you get discounts at the hotel. Okay, working at the airport, there are different jobs at the airport that you can do. You can look into that. All right, you're online a lot, so just go online and start searching. And also, temp agencies are there for you. Temp agencies are there for you. Okay, if you you're not sure what you want to do, or you like to do other things, oh my God, there are just so many options out there. All right, so if you know you don't want to commit to a job just yet because of for whatever reason, you have personal reasons, whatever, go to the temp agencies. Let them help you out. They may get you a job for a week. They may get you a commitment for 2 weeks. It's okay. All right. And that's all you want for now. That's fine. You're living at home. Hey, I just want a job here and there for now until I figure out what it is I want to do. Okay. If you have a camera and you just like taking different pictures, come on. Come on. Make a career out of that. All right. Take pictures and get your little cards out or whatever, your little advertisement out, and try to take pictures for other people, for weddings, for parties, even start with your family, whatever it is. Okay. And even when I'm with the picture taking and stuff, that comes into our entrepreneurs. We're going to be talking about to our entrepreneurs because we know some people, hey, it's in you. It's in you. You just don't even like the idea of working for someone. You don't like the thought of being confined.